What is up, J Squad? And today we'll be going way more in depth about the James Harden trade. Really, when I made that video about it, my reaction to it, failed super teamer, one of the best trio of all time. That was really just me, my brain just being boggled because I really had nothing to say about it. But now I'm really gonna go in depth where the Nets are right now and what I feel like they should do. So, I just want to start it off saying the Cavs came in, gave up nothing, and won. Because think about it this way: if you look at the key pieces that the Nets gave away, and Karis LeVert and Jared Allen, I don't think they won it. Because the Cavs got Jared Allen, and look who they gave up. Exactly. Nobody. So, obviously there was a bunch of picks traded. I know the Nets gave away a bunch of picks. I think it was like 8 or 9. Pretty sure 8. And we're just going to go team by team and see, what a problem is for each of these teams and what's good, man. I'm really going in depth here. Depth. Oh my god. My bad. So for the Cavs, yes, you got another good rebounder and defender, like an Andre Drummond type of player, but that's not what you needed. As I said, you have a Andre Drummond type of player already. So, plus they have 15 centers on their roster. Like, their whole roster is centers now, so I don't know if this really made sense. Nets, James Harden. And then Karis LeVert got traded twice, which was surprising, for Victor Oladipo and one of them. Peace. So now we go all about the Nets. Now, this team, I have a list of 2 things that the Nets could work on, and, their team on the left. And really, their bench is underrated, because people were saying that their bench is struggling after they trade away 50 different good guys. And people are now saying they don't really need Harden, or they don't really need Kyrie. They don't really need all 3 of them. But, to be honest, for me, I feel like the losing Kyrie one is what I think would be better for them. Because we saw Harden and KD be fine, and Kevin Durant being fine with Harden taking up the ball, doing whatever he wants, and if it doesn't work, dish it over to KD. That's where Harden's getting his assists. And we see Harden racking up points because that's exactly what KD's fine with. Him doing whatever he wants. And when it works, that's where the points come in. And when Durant doesn't work out, that's where the rebounds for Harden comes in. So, really, how they played when Kyrie wasn't there versus how they played with Kyrie, we saw Harden score less points. Obviously, all 3 of them still played amazing. But, really, you get what I'm saying here. Back-to-back games when Kyrie's not there, and then when Kyrie comes, they lose. I'm not blaming it fully on Kyrie. I'm not blaming it even a little bit on Kyrie, but I'm saying they don't really need Kyrie as, they needed him before because they didn't want only KD. Now, let's go to the bench now. For the bench, really, this is kind of the struggle, to be honest. When you look at the defense, we know that Bruce Brown and Perry can get it done on that end, but it's not to an amazing extent. So really, that's what they need to work on, and that's where the next thing that I talk about here is gonna be about. Practically, I have a list of players who I think they can go out and get. Trading Kyrie. Now, all 3 of these players bring at least 2 or even 3 of these things on the, right list. For Porzingis, it's the shot blocking inside defense, and the height. Covington is the perimeter defense and inside defense, and Ben is the perimeter, inside, shot blocking, and even height. So basically, he's all 4. But see, those numbers beside their names is their fit with the team from 1 to 10. So I feel like Ben Simmons would fit less, only because he's more of a dribbler. You know what I mean? So, him having the ball, it's not a problem, obviously, but it's not like they need him as well. That's what I'm saying. They really just want him for the defense, but Ben Simmons is not going to go on a team and just not get the ball. You know what I mean? So really, getting Simmons isn't needed. So really, getting Richard Covington, which wouldn't be hard, you could get him without even trading Kyrie. And I know I said they don't need Kyrie, and that's the whole point, to kind of trade Kyrie. But in order to, like, we know Kyrie's better than Covington, right? So basically, what I'm saying here is that if they wanted to trade, Kyrie for Covington, like those two have to be in the deal, then the Blazers would have to give up better players than Covington. So like, I don't know if the Covington trade will work out. And that's where, the last resort Kristaps comes in. This is good for the Mavericks in a way, because maybe it takes away their defense. I mean, they still have it, during Finney-Smith. Maxi Kleber can do decent post defense here and there, not the best. Luka decent perimeter, and Kyrie decent perimeter as well. And then you have Josh Richardson, who can clamp down almost everybody in the NBA. And no exaggeration. James Johnson. He's another amazing defender. That, so they have good defense. So trading away Kristaps doesn't full on hurt them, but this is where it kind of hurts them. You have the amazing offense, but the Mavericks are not the Nets, okay? They're not used to having 15 dribblers on their team. So having Kyrie and Luka, obviously that's going to be the most fun team ever. But, like, I don't know if that would work, really. So I feel like the Nets would even win this trade. So that's what I think. And really, for my finals prediction and how the season's going to go, I think that they're a 62-win team. 62. That means that after 20 losses, 62. And that means that they can't lose a lot of games this season. I get that. But we're underestimating who these three guys are, right? And if they got a Richard Covington without trading Kyrie, they're even like a 65-win team. Like, you get what I'm saying here? They have unlimited options to use, and if they do use them, then they're a pure championship team. That was Jay. Bye, J Squad, and don't forget to subscribe. Peace.